All right.
Hello CrewZNation, it's Zawawi and welcome back to a new vlog. So today's vlog is going to cover 3 different aspects. First, phase 1 is going to be discussing my E92 M3 and what I've done and haven't done to it and what will be done to it. Secondly, to be honest with you, I've been driving the Renault, I think it's called Sapphire or something, and I just noticed one thing. Well, actually, it's very interesting. It has a V6, a Nissan V6 outsourced. It's a collaboration between Renault and what's it called, Nissan. So the engine is a V6 from Nissan, but I'm not sure about the drivetrain. But it does have some push, it does have some torque, and it's actually pretty quick. Phase 2 of this vlog is I want to see the difference between the push button e-brake as well as the traditional e-brake. I'm a huge fan of the traditional e-brake, will be for life, but I have to try it out. I want to see, will it do like a 180 or whatnot. So after this, I am gonna go take out my brother's Mustang, and of course we know what's gonna happen once you pull the e-brake and turn the steering wheel. The car is gonna go sideways, and then I'm gonna try it with the Renault. And I have a feeling, actually I don't know what's gonna happen. I've seen it in different reviews, but sometimes the result is different. So the best thing to do is try it yourself and see what happens. So today is very exciting, short, sweet, and exciting. So today we're going to talk about my BMW E92 M3 since I purchased it, what I've done to it, what I'm doing to it, and my future projects with it. My ultimate BMW E92 M3, what I hope to accomplish. So firstly, the first thing I did, and I'm gonna use my laptop, so excuse me. The first thing I did was I purchased the RPI V3 induction scoop because it's extremely hot in Riyadh, actually in the rest of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So I got that. Secondly, I got the VAC or VAC carbon fiber drive shaft, mainly because it could take more power, although as we know the E92 M3 doesn't have that much torque, but because I had a vision, I went and got it anyways, and it weighs less, considerably less than the OEM drive shaft. And I think that's and I got a tune from Turner Motorsport, which is about Thirdly, I got a tune from Turner Motorsports. What it did 2 main things. First of all, it pushed the RPM from 8,300, I believe, or 8,400 to 8,600, and you can really feel it. And the second thing the tune did was, as you know or don't know, my E92 M3 is a manual transmission. So one of the things that I struggled with is drag racing, from zero, and because of it's a rear-wheel drive, wheel spin and whatnot. So I wanted to compete with the newer cars that have launch control. So that's the second phase of the ECU upgrade. So at 4,000 RPM, your foot is on the clutch, gas. It doesn't go above 4,000 RPM. You let go of the clutch and the car goes. It's like a bat out of hell. It's freaking amazing. So as of now, what I'm currently doing to the car, and much thanks and props to Nick from with the E30 from with the magnificent E30 drift car from Swap Shop. I am currently installing the, alright, and bear with me, the CSF cooler package for the M3, and this is what they use for the racing and racing M3s and track abused M3s. Secondly, I went ahead and I got the GT4 water pump with the metal impeller. It does weigh a bit less, but given how hot it is here, I actually really need it, given that I'm ultimately going to supercharge it, and that's me jumping to phase 3. Anyways, I also got, and this is a long list, and I'm sorry if actually I'm not sorry because I'm super excited. So I got the head gasket set, which is you know, because after 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 miles, you need to do all of these service you need to do these, or your E92 M3 engine is, the S65 is gonna get demolished. So what I did was I got the head gasket, the head gasket set, and also got the head gasket upgraded GT4 style, the E92 M3 rod bearing overhaul kit, the Turner Motorsport S65 power pulley kit. And well, thank you Turner Motorsports for the stickers. I'll be sure to incorporate that with my design. After that, I went ahead and I got the Turner Performance polyurethane engine mounting set, as well as the Turner Motorsport Racing Durlin aluminum motor transmission mounting set. So regarding the transmission, I'm waiting until a couple of months when I upgrade the flywheel and the clutch, and I have to make sure that it can take about 800 horsepower, 700 horsepower to the wheel. So I've been doing the research, and so far everyone that I've dealt with has been amazing. That includes Dynan, Beamer World, and Turner Motorsport. I also got the E92 Dynan monoball front thrust arm bushings, as well as the BMW billet oil cap. I need an aluminum one because mine leaked at when I push it hard, it leaks. So hopefully this will solve the issue. And other than that, to be honest with you, oh well, here's the rest of the products that I needed in order to complete the process, or the phase 2 of the upgrades. And the issue was that I couldn't do it because my E92 is the first generation, and they made some changes after April or May of 2008. So mine was, I believe, in March, produced in March. So that caused a lot of issues. So I got the oil cooler return line, oil cooler supply line, NJK Platinum spark plugs, power steering pump pulley. I broke 3 of those. I got the S65 oil filter housing gasket, the timing chain rail, inside rail, as well as the timing chain rail with the outside rail, and then the spark plugs, the spark plug pipes, and the vacuum pipe. This should arrive around next week, hopefully. And after that, once all of that is done, I'm gonna drive the car for a while, upgrade the transmission, you know, the flywheel, the clutch, and there's actually another part that I'm very excited about, and let me see if I can find it. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I don't think it's here, to be honest. No, I got excited. Oh no, I got excited again. Okay, it's not here, but everything I'm getting for the third phase relates to one simple thing: the transmission. It has to hold the power, because phase 3 will be supercharging it. I've been in contact with VF Engineering, and I'm thinking of going with the third most powerful one they have. I know I need a cooling system or a water cooling system, so I have to investigate more. I'll be in the US in August, and I'm gonna visit VF Engineering to get a better idea of the process and what to do and what not to do. And given that my car is Euro spec, I'm sure there's gonna be some challenges, but I am very, 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 very hopeful that it's gonna be freaking amazing. And given that I'm enclosed in the 911 and it's freaking hot, so that concludes the BMW, or phase 1 of discussing the BMW E92 M3. Secondly, which is important to me, and it's completely out of curiosity. I want to know what's the difference between using the traditional e-brake and the push button e-brake. So what I'm gonna do after this is I'm gonna take my brother's car and I'm gonna take the Renault, which has the push button brake, and see what happens when I push it. Can we do a 180 or can we drift in it or not? That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm very curious, to be honest with you. I've seen it done before, but I feel like it's a bit different when you do it yourself. Anyways, I won't bore you with this. I'm just gonna show you the footage, and please let me know what you think. And do you think this is the right way for the automotive industry to go, or should we stick to the traditional e-brake? Personally, traditional e-brake all the way, every time, every day, all day. Zawi. So, first things first, we're gonna take out the 2010 GT Mustang that my brother owns, and since my car's at the shop, we're gonna try the e-brake, the traditional e-brake, as you can see. And I just love it. He barely has any gas, so we're just gonna have to go to a close, secluded area. Hopefully the garage key is in here somewhere. If it's not, then I'm in troubles. Come on, garage key. There is no, there it is. All right, so let's do this. So we're gonna go to a secluded and safe area that the authorities allowed me to do this in. And oh, whoa, before we do anything, let's disengage everything. So traction. So neutral, brake, traction, and oil change required, but advanced track is off. All right, let's do this. It's an AC because it's hella hot. All right. First things first, close the garage. And it is closing, so we are good to go. I think I know of a good area to do this. I mean, the authorities have allowed me to do this, so we're good to go. So. And as you can see from the roads, they're not so great for sports cars, supercars, and definitely not hypercars. But thankfully, you know, all of these manufacturers, McLaren, Lamborghini, Ferrari, they have the hydraulic system, so you can take the car up a few inches and not scrape it and, you know, cry like a little girl. And there's nothing wrong with little girls crying, I'm just saying. It's just a figure of speech. But yeah, so let's do this. Alright. So everything is off. Now let's... Ooh, there's a bunch of traffic. So we are, I know there's a secluded area where I can do this real quick. Just, you know, it's mostly curiosity, and people are looking at me funny because I have the GoPro attached to my head, but it is what it is, because we do it for the, oh, I found the right location. We just need to do a quick U-turn. Where art thou? Where art thou? Where art thou? Where art thou? Wow, that's pretty long. Where's the U-turn? All right, let's do this. not gonna do it at the U-turn, by the way, just FYI. Okay, so, and we're on our way to nice, very nice. I like the torque, and that's actually part of the reason why I want to supercharge my M3, because Mustangs, SRT8s, and all of these American muscle cars have an abundance of torque, so it gets them off the line pretty quick. I think this is the place I am looking for. All right, so see. Ah, perfect. There's barely anyone, and all I want to do is try the traditional e-brake, and let's see what happens. All right, so we are gonna do a Scandinavian flick right here. All right. All right, so traditional e-brake 1. Button e-brake, not so sure yet. So let's see what we can do with that. Wow, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, so we gotta be safe, quick, and go back home as soon as humanly possible. And switch cars, of course. So that's the game plan. All right. All right, that was fun. That was fun. All right. Thank you, Qais, for lending me your car, even though I haven't asked you. You're a good younger brother. Thank you. Wow. Oh, okay, so we have a bunch of lights. Oh, there's no gas. One of the tires is, oh, speed bump. And one of the tires is low on pressure, so that was fun. I don't think I really enjoy doing it in a Mustang, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Now let's go. I think one of his tires is screwed up, although I remember from last week's vlog or the week before it, I did put air in the tire, but I think there might be a serious, it's not a serious issue, but possibly a nail in one of the tires. I think it's the rear left, so we're gonna have to adjust that ASAP. You know, safety first, and I never want any harm to come to my brother. And so from what you just seen, it was an empty road, there's no cars, and I got the green light from the hypothetical authorities. Thank you very much, and let's go home and change cars. And it's a pretty insane comparison, to be honest with you, when you're comparing the what's it called, the 2010 Mustang GT versus a Renault, which is like a family car, but it's the only one we have with the push button, so I have to try it. I have to. And oh, can you drive any slower, Mr. Kia? And oh god, this is disgusting. Oh god, I don't know if you guys even have the chance. Wow, this is nasty, bro. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. So I'm sure everyone saw the 180, but I'm not. That was nasty. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him. He's not a gearhead, so I can understand where he's coming from, to be honest with you. But I am, and it's always, you know, I'm gonna try. Oh shit, that's the house. All right, so let's drop off his car and get the Renault, which is but you know, we gotta do the comparisons, and yeah, so let's do that. We're in the house, we're in the house, we're in the house. And let's just close the gate. Is the gate closing? Yes, it is. Ah, I love it. I'm a sucker for rear-wheel drive cars. A proper sucker, innit? All right, and we're done. That was actually pretty quick and somewhat safe. Yay! Alright, so we're in the Renault. It's driving on Eco, so let's go on onboard settings maybe. Park assist, doesn't matter. Nope. Let's go back and let's see. Driving Eco. Trip. Eco. Is everything Eco on this car? Eco. Onboard computer. Yep. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do this the Eco way. And let's go just to the menu, the home menu. We're gonna reverse. Right, I got you. I know, I'm very close to the wall. It's okay. We're all safe and sound. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so we're gonna go to the same spot. Let's close the garage. Bye 911 Turbo. I love you. Soon, my love. Very soon. Oh, nice G63. Go ahead, Mr. Pickup. These are one of the most popular pickups you'll find in Saudi. Here's another one, and there's just a ton of them. I'm actually kind of scared about this because I've never done it before. So, okay, you are driving way too slow for me, so I'm gonna pass you legally, of course. And we are heading to the same spot that we did that little 180 in the Mustang. That's a nice Charger SRT8. You know, pickups. There's pickups everywhere. Oh, there's another one, and there's another one. And oh my God, the driving situation here is horrendous. I actually have not that much battery on my phone, on my GoPro, so I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as humanly possible. Just gonna get to the U-turn and to the empty road and see what happens. I don't know if I'm not gonna do a Scandinavian flick or anything. I'm just gonna pull the e-brake or the electronic e-brake and see what happens. The road is still empty. Thank you, authorities, for making that happen. And let's see what happens. And I'm glad it's a pretty wide road, because if it wasn't, then we'd be in trouble. As you've seen from my previous vlog with the Porsche Cayman GTS, we took off the traction. The tires were destroyed, but it was freaking terrifying. So, all right, U-turn. And we're gonna put it, gonna put it on D, I guess. I really didn't think much about this. So just D, pull the the electronic e-brake and see what happens. I have a feeling that it's gonna do something similar. Well, not as ferocious as the Mustang, but something similar. We might get a little sideways, but other than that, I think it's more of a, you know, safety feature. I think, yes, we're here. All right, let's try this and see what happens. All right, perfect. There's no cars. All right, so we're gonna go at like what, 70 kilometers, and then we're gonna go ahead and, all right, I think that's fast enough. Pull the e-brake. Oh God. Oh, and nothing happened. That is freaking disappointing. Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of skidding, but other than that, it doesn't really do anything. I think it's more of a safety thing, you know, and not a fun thing, as you can see in the Mustang and the rest of the oldies. Let's see, just one more time, and let's pull it. Yeah, do you hear that? And that's it. So it feels more like ABS, to be honest with you, than an actual e-brake, which is freaking disappointing. And well, that's freaking sad. I'm gonna try it again here. Again, since it's not really doing much. Damn, that's so sad. I'm disappointed, to be honest with you. I thought it would be a more of a maybe a 180, half a 180, but unfortunately not. So I'm gonna head back home. I'm gonna have lunch with the mom, and we are here safe and sound. Well, I will be back with you shortly. Much love, Zawawi out. Mwah. Well, Cruise Nation, I hope you enjoyed this short but sweet vlog. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to phase 3, which was my Nissan S14.5. You know, it got too dark too quick, and unfortunately we couldn't start working on the fuel pump and the other issues we're facing. However, I enjoyed every second of it, and I love interacting with you guys. So if you have any questions, please, you know, comment below, smash that subscribe button, like the video, and if you have any requests, so on and so forth, please do not hesitate to contact me and CrewZNation. And have an awesome, wonderful, amazing weekend, and you guys effing rock. Take care, be safe, and much love. Zawawi out. Peace!